Okay, we got scan lines now. Do you see the scan lines, viewer? Fancy Dan. It makes it more aesthetic that way, you see. Hipstery aesthetics. Games look better when they are slightly harder to see. Can't you tell the difference? So, this next one, canonically, this is the first game that the fictional company of LX Systems ever developed. As a company, that is. Barbuda technically came first, but that was developed in secret, while the fictional game developers worked at a different company. But this is where LX Systems officially came into play. And away we go. This is technically a menu game, you see. You can't just move around. It's like a fine game of chess. And, there's no music, so I'll have to add some in, you see. So yes, you've got a series of menus you can select from, and, I guess the display is really just there for looks. You could probably make something like this as just a text-based game, maybe. Well, maybe not, actually. But anyway, uh-oh, he's evolving. I don't like that pose that he's in. It kind of looks like he's grabbing his ankles, like he's, well, you know. Anyway, so, the evolved guy, he produces negative energy, which makes it more difficult to buy new modules, you see. But yes, fuck, there's no more ways for us to attack. Oh wait, or is there? Yeah, take that. But yeah, you could say I'm a certified menu gamer. Yes, indeed. Next time you go to Chili's and the waitress hands you the menu, you tell her, I'm a certified menu gamer. And she'll be so impressed she'll just shove her big fat fucking milkers right in your face, and everybody in the restaurant will stand up and cheer. All of these monsters have 3 forms, you see, just like the Pokemons. Anyway, so those guys, since I haven't been addressing them, they're now in their final form. So we gotta get to them quickly before this situation gets far worse. Sometimes you can shoot at the energy and it'll trigger an explosion, you see. But when I was getting this gameplay, I was quite foolish. And I forgot it works differently for negative energy. You'll see that in a moment. See, that didn't help at all. So the eggs, you'd definitely want to get rid of those quickly. If you can't address those in one turn, it's an instant game over. We certainly do not want that. As you may have surmised, I'm not particularly good at this game. I can imagine there's a few shoes being thrown at TVs right now by hardcore Bug Hunter players. I had to think of what the name was. Because a real Bug Hunter player would not let it get to this point. Okay, this is not the greatest position to be in. So the purple guys, they now take multiple hits because their thing is they've got an extra shell. And as previously stated, it is an instant game over if those eggs are left there, so we have to be very quick and get 2 of them, which we will do our best to do. I think perhaps maybe if I could get one of those energies over there, but we cannot presently shoot diagonally. Like I said, this is like a fine game of chess, you see. It's like The Seventh Seal, directed by Ingmar Bergman, where the main character has to challenge death itself to a game of chess. If I were the guy in The Seventh Seal, well, I would have lost. Oh, and don't blow yourself up by accident. That is something you can do. Fuck, we don't have any viable moves. And now it's too late. Okay, well, maybe the second round will go better. You don't know. You don't know. You don't know, Deborah. Maybe the second round will go better, Deborah. You've been talking to Robert too much. Yeah, they start you off with just 2 attacks, but as you might have noticed, you can buy new moves here and there. But of course, each move has to replace an existing one on the menu, so that's a consideration as well. There is a lot to think about. So, here's an interesting thing I saw the other day, not really related to this, but a while ago I got this channel in my recommended. It was like it was a guy who would just review South Park episodes, and it was just a kind of like okay quality, maybe like a 5 out of 10 channel. He would mostly just like recap what happened in the episode. There was a lot of that. And eventually I decided I can just watch the actual episode instead of watching this guy. But then there was a twist, you see. A different channel tried to expose this South Park guy, and he was saying, he's not even a real guy, he's just AI. The whole thing is just AI generated. You have been cheated and lied to. I was stunned. But then it got me thinking, maybe this channel's all been AI generated this whole time. You don't know. What if there's some fancy top-of-the-line text-to-speech that only I know about, and that's how it sounds so remarkably close to a human? Going all the way back to when I started this channel in 2018. It's all been a sham, maybe. You don't know. That would explain why I sound so weird, as people online are so eager to point out. Okay, so, that new enemy we were fighting... Well, we'll get to this guy in a second, but the squid-looking guy, when he feels cornered, he'll just dig himself into a hole. I can relate. And then the bunny-looking guy, he has a second enemy next to him that gives him invincibility so long as that second enemy is present. So you gotta take him out first. Okay, that was certainly a wise and prudent move, but looking ahead, I'm not sure how we're gonna pull this off. Especially now that they just added all that extra stuff. My main concern here is that guy on the bottom, because there doesn't seem to be an easy way to get to him. What with the holes and this mess of my own making. Was that other hole there before? There's one module we can get where it says jump, but I'm not sure if that actually makes you go over holes or if that just makes you jump up on the ledges. Fuck. Anyway, I thought maybe we could go around and then down to get him. But there's just so much shit in our way. Jesus Christ, there's a lot of thought that goes into this for the first level, huh? As Jontron once said, this is the first 3 minutes of the game. Oh, wait. Aha! See? I'm a genius, just like Kanye West, so long as I don't have to move from this one spot because I'm completely dug in now. Do you have any suggestions, viewer? Well, I don't know if we should do that necessarily. Who's teaching you such language anyway? That's just straight up rude. What's that gift for that farmer? How does anybody find that funny? Okay, 4 eggs. You know what, just fuck it.